A brewing cross-channel conflict has sent shockwaves through UK trade as French lorry drivers issue an explosive ultimatum: ease migrant checks or face a blockade that could paralyse British imports. Labelling themselves the victims of Britain's strict border force inspections, these drivers claim they're unfairly fined thousands when migrants sneak into their trucks. But critics are slamming the threats as economic blackmail, warning that the UK's already fragile supply chains could collapse if the French make good on their promise. Is Britain's economy on the brink of chaos? The latest updates paint a grim picture. France is doubling down, while the UK insists tough measures are non-negotiable. Will this spiral into an all-out trade war? Stay tuned for the full story, and don't forget to like, subscribe and share, because this scandal is just heating up. French lorry drivers, backed by the National Road Transport Federation, FNTR, have reached their breaking point. President David Sagnard described how migrant stowaways sneak onto trucks during traffic slowdowns, leaving drivers to face fines of £12,000 per migrant, with penalties sometimes exceeding £24,000 per case. Sagnard declared, "The British don't want to listen to the distress of our members. If this continues, no goods will reach England." This stark warning of a potential blockade has thrown retailers into panic, with industry experts predicting economic chaos if French drivers follow through. The FNTR argues that Britain's failure to address illegal immigration has placed an unfair burden on French hauliers. Thousands of migrants still attempt the perilous journey to the UK each year, hiding in lorries or crossing in small boats. Critics on both sides point fingers. Is Britain's so-called soft approach to immigration fueling the crisis? Or are French drivers unfairly leveraging their position to sidestep responsibility? Retail expert Paul Dyer didn't mince words about the potential fallout, saying, "If this isn't an empty threat, it will cause mayhem. Supermarkets will run out of stock within days." The stakes couldn't be higher, with UK businesses already grappling with supply chain disruptions. Meanwhile, Border Force defended its strict inspections as essential to deterring illegal immigration, citing nearly £10 million in fines issued last year. But for French drivers, these measures are pushing them to the brink. With both sides refusing to back down, the threat of a trade blockade inches closer to reality. French drivers are prepared to make their stand, while British officials insist their policies won't waver. As tensions rise, the question remains: will this crisis escalate into a full-blown trade standoff, or can cooler heads prevail before disaster strikes?